One night while checking my email, I saw something interesting. It was about ICT and ICT Fest 2011. And this is what happened next.
What? ICT Fest 2K11? Empowering the nation, improving lives? I know exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm going to become Inspector ICT. I'm going to see if Antiguans and Barbadians know enough about ICT and ICT Fest 2011. I'll speak to sponsors, persons on the street, persons directly involved with technology. I'll do whatever I have to do and whatever has to be done to get the word out about ICT and ICT Fest 2011.
Well, we're here at S.O.LTD, and I don't know why they call themselves so limited, because they're totally the opposite. They're totally capable and totally, oh boy, this breeze coming from my right hand side. S.O.LTD has the best coolers in the business. I wanted to find out how this coolers and ICT really mesh. I'm not sure. They're gonna tell me, I'm gonna find out, and they're gonna let me know how can they provide coolers for the home, coolers for parties, coolers for corporate companies. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have. If you need to be cool at your home, in your office, or at a party, big event, wedding, it doesn't matter. Come and check out S.O.LTD. Let's go on inside. Let's talk to the big guys on the inside. Let's see what they have to offer. Oh my goodness, this breeze feels so good. I feel like doing Superman. Let's go on inside before we get thrown out to the property. Well, I had to find the man behind the plan, and the plan is right here at S.O.LTD. Guess who we have with us? Alistair Savory? Like savoring the food?
That's the one.
What's the idea for coolers?
Okay, it came about. It was a variety of things. Some of it started from basically having a generator business.
Yes.
Where I dealt with customers that did not have AQA power, and some of them were looking at options for staying comfortable in their property, but without the energy requirements of air conditioning.
Fantastic.
I already had picked up on the idea because having studied a little bit of the AC business,
right.
I didn't gravitate towards it because of the CFCs, environmental impact, which we knew about since the 70s.
That's right.
And this seemed like an ideal product in as much that it provided you with a cooling effect.
That's right.
It's environmentally friendly, very low energy, so it could be used indoors or outdoors with no great expense. And obviously very, very simple to install them. In Antigua, because we're only 180 square miles, we do generally have a fairly high relevant humidity.
Correct.
However, because we have trade winds, and we have a lot of west-facing properties, everything in those areas in particular, the humidity actually drops quite way. So it means that there is an effective place in the market for our product. Furthermore, when you have fans, all a fan does is move air from here to here.
Let's stress the word hot air from here.
Well, it doesn't matter whether it's hot or cold. All the fan does is move air from A to B.
Correct.
Okay? It doesn't cool it, it doesn't filter it, it doesn't offer you anything over and above. You take the hot air, you pass it through water, which in turn evaporates, cooling the air. And of course you can operate it in a ventilated environment, producing cool air with none of the side effects or disadvantages of conventional air conditioning. We are launching ICT. It's a promotion in a sense. It's a new sales product. It's called lease purchase. And what we're offering is where you have limitations with, for example, layaway, where you would have to effectively pay for the item before you could pick it up.
Yes.
Okay. The banking institutions and money lending institutions, they don't make enough money off of small loans. That's right. There are other institutions out there you can deal with. However, to stimulate sales and to show that we're not sitting on our hands effectively, we looked at the situation, trying to be creative. We've come up with a lease purchase arrangement.
Let's take a look
where,
at that.
for example, if you lease the equipment for anywhere 2 to 6 months, at the end of the term, once you've made all your payments on time, you have the option to own the equipment for $1. So it allows you to get. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. But you have the option, like I say, you have a payment plan. Once you meet the requirements.
So there's all
schedules. We have a schedule on the brochure which shows you what our weekly rate would be for each of our models. Obviously, if, for example, you chose a fixed unit and there's installation costs incurred, they can be factored into a payment plan, and we can work once you meet the requirements. You can take out a lease the equipment. It's like hire purchase.
Basically, you're simply saying to locals, look, we know it's hard times. Correct. We know that you want to keep cool in your home. You want to be comfortable in your own home. Whether it be you're renting your home or whether you're living in your own home. You're giving us Antiguans and Barbadians another option to be comfortable. But instead of saying, look, find $2,000, $3,000, $1,000, here is another option for you. We want you to make your deposit, make your lease agreement, fill out your lease agreement. You will get this in your home ASAP, probably the same to next day, and you can start paying for this at the end of the lease agreement. Here's $1 bill.